What's up guys, Happy New Year and welcome to a new series on my channel where we're going to be following along my journey to getting fit with heart failure. Now these videos are going to be longer and I'm going to be releasing them at the end of every month, showing you how I'm getting on, how I'm doing and switching up my training, how my diet's going, and how I'm getting fit and achieving my goals while suffering from heart failure. So let's see how I got on in January. January started off pretty well. I met with my personal trainer and we discussed everything going forward. We decided on higher reps and lower weights for the moment, slowly building myself back up. And we went through a training session, as you can see. Started off with a 5-minute run on the treadmill to get warmed up. We did some mobility afterwards. Then straight onto some squats and some deadlifts to really get the lower body working. Then moving on to some chest press, followed by some back exercises and finishing off with some abs. Now, one thing I've really gotten into recently is golf. So I ended off that week at the driving range. Ignore the swing, I promise I'm getting better. However, all that progress came crumbling down when I developed pneumonia in my left lung, and that set me out for probably the longest hospital stay that I have had since I was a kid. Not even any of these heart issues have caused me to stay in hospital for that long. Thankfully, as you can see, I was able to see the dog. Now, after being released from hospital, I was under strict instructions to relax, so I was able to just spend time with the dog, taking them out, relaxing, and also getting to focus on making some music. So let's talk about golf for a little bit. So I can't do any of the contact sports that I used to anymore, such as football or boxing. So golf has been a great way for me to get out of the house, clear my head, get my steps in, and get some exercise, all while keeping my heart rate down. So I highly recommend it for anyone who's suffering from heart failure. Right, so that brings us to today, January 22nd. Now this morning I weighed in at 105 kilograms, which is kind of surprising. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be somewhere around 107, 108. So that was a good surprise. But I lost the weight in hospital, clearly. But it's time to get back into the gym today, and I'm gonna throw up my kind of routine that I'm going for right here. So what I'm trying to do is go 6 days a week. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. And let's just go to the gym. Right, so all of these exercises are interchangeable, whether I'm doing chest press with dumbbells one day or a bench press. This is basically what a push day looks like. Now onto back, and I actually think back's my favorite day. I can lift the heaviest at the moment with that. Ignore the pull-ups, I still cannot lift my chunky monkey looking ass by itself, so I do need a little bit of help with the bands. Now onto a day that made me sweat more than a priest in an orphanage. It's leg day. The box is there for safety as well as to ensure I get a nice deep squat. But legs and leg day really make my heart skyrocket, so I'm trying to be really careful. But the most important thing is my heart health is in decline, but my booty will be looking fine. Right, one thing I think is really important to say is that I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a nutritionist. So this is just everything that I'm doing based off information and advice from, personal trainers, doctors, cardiac nurses, all of that stuff. And to be honest, I shouldn't be doing any of this. I have paperwork that says I need to strictly stay away from the gym and I'm only kind of allowed brisk walks because with my condition, there is a very, very minute chance that exercise can accelerate the fatty tissue that's replacing my muscle in my heart over time, and that can accelerate it. However, I think it's really important for me to try and find a balance because like so many young men and women, whether you're suffering from a heart condition or not, picking up heavy circles and putting them back down makes the sad thoughts go away. It's really about finding a balance between clearing my head and really achieving my goals, both physically and mentally, as well as staying safe and trying not to accelerate the process, or making, my little box kick in. I know how difficult it is for young people to talk to anyone about any given situation, and that is also why I'm trying to build this community, to really encourage young people to get out there, to talk, to share their stories, and to share experiences, to come together, to know that we're not alone. Take all the information that I'm giving you with a grain of salt, and before you embark on any physical journey, whether it's the gym or running, please consult a trainer, please consult your cardiologist or cardiac nurse, find out what you can do, and then take it from there. And on that note, January has come to an end. I've finished leg day today, and let's be honest, I've only really done 2.5 weeks of training, so there is no real difference in my physique. Today, before leg day, I weighed in at 105.6, as you can probably see here. However, we take the progress and we take the determination and we take it into February 1st, and we keep pushing and we keep going. On a quick side note before we end this video, if you want shorter form content, please check out my TikTok. I've been posting a couple videos on there. And again, follow my Instagram, follow this YouTube channel, and hopefully we can all build a nice little community together where we can all come together and support one another. Loki, anything to say?